Hello everyone, as you can probably hear, I'm a little bit ill. This is just a quick video because I promised I'd do it after doing my vlog with Diana. So this is a quick tour around ButcherBoyToma's world, who has kindly decided to stop filling in forms in order to come and keep me company. So say hi, Paul.
Hi, you alright?
I'm good. Well, I'm not, I'm quite ill, but it's okay, I'm alive. So I'm going to do a tour of the world, but once we've done this first part, I won't be doing any walking. Paul will talk us through any particularly exciting things we see. So this is, so the basic upshot of this world, the basic plan is this was a test world for the minecarts. Sorry, tour carts. You'll probably notice a few additions I've made to your world. Oops, I've fallen in the hole. So I've made a few additions to your world. Sorry about that. Just to try and give it a little bit more life. So if we just stand here, it's probably a good place to begin.
Now we've got the old crystals falling in there.
Yeah. So this shows off quite a lot of things. So this has got a lot of coloured lighting, a lot of animation, and you'll notice I'm in a cart. So at this point, if this was a world you joined on the Xbox, it would just be however the guy decided the tour should look. So you should be able to, when the next patch comes, design your own sort of tours around the world.
That's going to be handy for the guys as well. Point them in the right direction.
Yes.
Just go, oh, he's lost his head, look.
Oh, oopsie. That was probably my fault. One of the comments last week said, oh, but what about if we want to go a long way? Because this is slightly slower than walking. If I get out the minecart, oopsie. Oh great, I fell out the thing. If I get out the minecart, you'll see that I am slightly, without speed boots, I'm slightly faster than the minecart, only slightly. So someone made the point, oh, why would you ever bother doing this? And part of this is so you don't get lost. I've also, we'll see towards the end of this video, we'll see the minecart fast, so you'll actually get to see what happens when you jam a minecart onto a quick moving object.
Yeah, but one thing about the slow minecarts is if you're using them to tour worlds, you don't want people whizzing through because they miss all the detail.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a nice slow travel through, that's spot on.
Well, I think what we'll do is we'll do two tours, because that might give me a chance to actually see everything. Because you see there's little bits of detail there. You can see the little minecarts over there. Again, I keep coming back to this. What it needs is signs. So it needs a little sign saying, hey, look left here. Hey, look up.
They can use pointers with the customs at the moment, though.
Yeah, the thing with this, it's kind of like designing a video game. What you should actually be doing is drawing the player's eye to... So this is something I say, I've been playing Serious Sam, and it's terrible at doing it. But Half-Life is very good. So if there's like a darkened room and there's 4 doors, and only one of them is the door the player goes through, that door should be lighter. So you use tricks to draw the player's eye to looking at things. So, you know, if you're going to start designing work, like you see, I put some interesting stuff on the left. It's very Portal 2, that, you know, stuff moving quickly. Your eye goes, ooh, what's that? Now, there might have been something on the left, but your eye wouldn't look at it. Is there anything? No. But you see, it's how you work when you're designing real computer game levels, is this guiding of the player.
Well, obviously you've been in the business now, you know all about this, so
well, a lot of that comes from having
people learn.
A lot of that comes from having played levels. You know, I worked on Black, and we didn't do this a lot of time. We didn't draw the player's eye at the beginning, and it was a nightmare until we did. Here we go. So these are the fast minecarts, so you can see that they whiz along very, very quickly. And now what it is, this bit just rewinds you to the beginning of the level. So it whooshes you along really, really, really fast, much quicker than the jetpack, so you can whiz from one place to the other. This means that you can spread the word. So there you go. That was a bit rubbish, I know, but that took me all the way back to the beginning of the level. And that was a huge distance we just travelled then. That was...
And that was smooth, like, that was smooth, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that was about 4 nodes worth. So I don't recommend in your world you put a bunch of fast minecarts right at the start, because they probably won't have downloaded it off the server.
That's it, yeah. And obviously most of this build's all customs as well. So
That doesn't, it says that's no slower to transmit over the network.
I'm just thinking about the build itself. It's nearly all custom, so you couldn't really do this with normal blocks.
No,
You've got to have that workshop to be able to build this level of detail, haven't you?
Yep. Is there a way out, by the way? Just before the fast bit, there's a way out of the mine, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
I'll probably very quickly nip at that, because at the big LAN party we had recently, what it is, like, the reason I designed this sort of loop minecart system is so you can leave it going. So, I mean, I could leave my character going around all day long, but we left it up on the projector so people could sort of see around. I might do it so if you let go of the joystick for a few seconds, it sort of gently looks towards the front, like that. Something like that I might do.
Yeah.
I guess it depends how people use it, because it's tricky. I think for now, I mean, the next patch is pretty much done. We've said we've got a couple of days of testing. I need to put the tour carts in, which are these awesome ghost train things that Todd designed.
Yeah, I've seen them. They are really nice.
So they need to go in. But apart from that, we're pretty much there. So you can see this time I'm going to look right. So this time you can see there's stuff over there. There's a machine. There's all sorts of interesting stuff going. Because last time we looked left, you see, to the broken minecart thing there. I mean, the interesting thing about this world as well is you've also obeyed some of the sort of the rules of designing a game. So too many people like to create long, straight corridors. Now, the problem with those is you can run down them, but you've got a bunch of bends, and that slows players down. And when designing your level, you should bear in mind the fact that depending on the speed of your internet connection is how quickly people can download this from you. So one of the things to bear in mind is that if you just have a huge open straight run from A to B, they will go through as quickly as they can, which is probably faster than your internet connection to deliver the world. But here, you know, unless they've got the jetpack, you've put ladders or conveyors, they've had to go up, that sort of thing.
That's a good tip.
Slowing players down, I mean, slowing players down is something that games do a lot. If you actually say play a game with your designer hat on, you'll go, oh, hold on, this bit's here just to slow the player down. Okay, that bit's just here to slow the player down as well. And there's a lot of that going on. But in Photoshop, we don't make you, so you end up not doing it. So again, it's the difference between, say, like Gen Z's difference between an amateur world and a professional world is people slow it down. Yeah, I had this running, so I was just showing off the custom stuff, the conveyor belts, because they're just so... That took me about 30 seconds to slap together, because someone was like, oh, it's just Minecraft. I was like, can you do this in Minecraft? He goes, yeah, with some mods. I'm like, well, okay.
How many mods?
So no then. You know, we've got conveyor belts, jump pads, we've got custom objects, the works. I particularly like the way you edited out your workshop, by the way. You've actually put moving stuff in the workshop. It's very cool.
Catches the eye when you're building, gives you something to look at.
Yeah. Also, I'll just because it's a shame I don't think I recorded it. It was awesome because I was showing the copy and paste, and I showed it to Diane that one in the last vlog, and she just went, "Holy crap! Did you just copy the whole thing at once?" And I was like, "Yeah." HUD on. Let's see if it breaks now. Got one corner placed. And t'other corner, and there you go.
Well, that's in P. That's a lot more copy and paste than what I'm used to.
Well, what it is, it depends how. It depends what you're copy and pasting. I mean, this is it hollow? I can't tell. Yeah, it's hollow. So that's the worst case. But you're allowed to copy 4,096 blocks. That's your restriction. So if you try and copy, like the Arc de Triomphe, which is mostly air, you can copy that. But if you try and copy a solid object that's about the same size, that's probably not going to work quite so well.
Ah, right, yeah. It counts the blocks inside as well,
Counts the blocks inside, yeah. So it's the number of blocks you copy that's important.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So this is just sort of an interim vlog because I'm away this weekend. Hopefully, early next week, I'll do one with Si, and we'll show off some of the new things, and we'll hopefully, bet like it'll actually have gone to peer review. So say the plan is for those 3 people who listen all the way to the end, the plan is submit into patch peer review Monday night or Tuesday morning, very late Tuesday morning. And if it goes into peer review Tuesday morning, then best case is you can play it Thursday, more likely Saturday. So hopefully about a week from today, you will have all of the new features, all the lighting, minecarts, optimizations, new interface, workshop locator, Optimatron, everything.
Ah, that's sweet.
Do you have a joke, by the way? Did you prepare a joke?
Did I prepare a joke?
Yeah.
Absolutely not, no.
I've got one.
Go on.
Hannah, if you're listening, this is not directed at you, and I apologise if you take any offence. So I was in a bit of a car crash the other day, and not only a minor thing, just a bump, and I got out the car, and the other guy got out the car as well, and I noticed he was a dwarf, and inside, I started to giggle a bit, and I thought, this isn't the time, okay, this is not funny, it's not the time. And the dwarf, he looked at the car, he looked at the damage, he looked at me, and he goes, I'm not happy. And I'm like, oh, really? Which one are you then?
Oh, God. Damn.
I didn't say it was a good joke. Hopefully,
Good.
hopefully come Monday, I shall also sound a little bit healthier, and hopefully Si can come up with a better joke than me.
Oh, I hope so.
Thank you all for listening, guys. And Paul, thank you for coming along.
Oh, no bother. Thanks a lot. Get well soon as well.
I'll try. Bye-bye.
Take care.